I think it's bold to say yes and figure it out. Like actually say yes. Not the, that would be fun someday kind of yes. Not the, let's talk about it in the group chat yes. The kind of yes where you pick dates, look at flights, and actually make it happen. Because group chats are usually where good plans go to die. Everyone's in, everyone's excited, and then schedules come up. Money comes up, work comes up, life comes up. And before you know it, months pass, then years, and then the trip never happens. I'm at this stage of life where all of my siblings and I are in our 20s now. We're all healthy, we can all travel, we all still want to be around each other, but we're also all busy. Different priorities, different jobs, different responsibilities, and different stages. And I know this window doesn't stay open forever. There's this lie we tell ourselves that there will always be a better time, when work slows down, when money feels more comfortable, when all of our schedules magically align. But that time rarely comes. What does come is more responsibility, more distance, more reasons to postpone. And that's why I think it's bold to be the person who says, let's do it anyway. Book the trip, pick the dates, figure out the logistics later, because money comes back, time doesn't. You'll make the money again. You'll forget what the flights cost. You'll forget the stress of coordinating schedules, but you won't forget sitting at a table somewhere in Europe, laughing until your stomachs hurt, realizing that you're making a memory that you'll talk about for decades. And I think a lot of you have something like this in your life. Maybe it's a trip with friends that you've known forever. Maybe it's siblings. Maybe it's parents. Maybe it's a place that you said you'd always go one day. And deep down, you already know. If you don't do it now, it gets harder. Bold isn't about being reckless with your money. Bold is understanding what is actually valuable. Bold is choosing experiences over perfect timing. Bold is prioritizing opportunities while they're still there. Because one day you're going to look back and you're going to realize that those trips weren't just vacations. They were chapters. They were anchors. They were proof that you showed up for the people you love when it mattered. And this reminds me of one of my favorite trips of all time. When I turned 20, I decided to go to Lebanon during the summer for about 2 months to go visit my family over there and really enjoy like an actual Lebanese summer. And this was the first time where, at 20 years old, you're kind of conscious enough to realize what's around you. I wasn't 15 or 13 or 10 years old at the time, so I could actually experience it almost like a young adult. And I was super excited. So I went to Lebanon and I had the best time ever. And in the middle of that trip, I had a few of my cousins who were older than me. They were about 5 to 6 years older than me. So they were 27, 28. And I remember they were telling me, hey, do you want to come to Italy? We're going tomorrow. You want to come with us? And I thought to myself, well, I don't have enough money to go. And of course I could call my parents and, try to convince them to get me to go, but I did. And they said, you gotta go. Go experience it with your cousins. And I said, okay. I booked my flights at 10 p.m., ended up in the airport at 3 in the morning with my cousins. And next thing you know, I'm on a flight to Italy. We ended up going there for 14 days. We went all around the coast of Italy. It was unbelievable. It was so breathtaking. And it was actually my first time ever in Europe. I don't even know how to describe this, but it was one of the most profound experiences of my life. It is what inspired me to want to travel the world. It's what inspired me to want to learn about different cultures and explore just different places. And those memories that I had with my cousins, it was some of the best times of my life. And I will never forget that trip. And to this day, I still look to go into different experiences with that level of curiosity and openness like I was when I was 20. And actually, it's the reason why I've been learning Duolingo Italian. I just have so much love for that culture, and just being there at that age really opened my eyes up for the beauty in the world. So shout out to Italy, but more importantly, shout out to my cousins. I've become closer with them. They're like some of my greatest friends. To this day, we talk about it. All I'm gonna say is that this is exactly why you gotta do it. You gotta get these experiences outside of the group chat. You gotta take your friends, figure it out. I don't know, do a fundraiser, do something fun to make these trips happen. Go experience something. And look, if you can't go across the world, or you can't go to Europe or Australia or whatever, you can always find something to do. You can always find a little road trip to take. Do it. Make it happen. Trust me, you will not regret this. Money's always around you. You just gotta be creative enough to get it. That's it. And as long as you can always count on your creativity, you can live in this moment. You can invest in the experiences. You can create memories that are gonna last you a lifetime. So if you're waiting for everyone to agree, waiting for the group chat to magically organize itself, waiting for life to calm down, this is your sign. Be the one who says yes. Be the one who makes the plan. Be the one who figures it out. And that kind of boldness is how memories are made. So this is day 80 out of 100 bold. I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. And remember to act bold, be kid brave again.